here.
All right.
When it got really dark and down, I was like, well, at least they're falling in love.
Well, you know, Patrick is a repeat character for me.
Yes.
He was in Perfect Match, and the reason he's back is because, frankly, I have a huge crush on him. So you can't have him.
The name, I think.
It's clearly the name. Yeah, it's a good thing you're sitting far away from him. No, he was a great character, and he didn't get the girl in his first book, and and so he wound up back in this one to star as the main character, and it was really nice to see him again. It's like having an old friend back into your house. And Jordan McAfee, who becomes Peter's attorney, also is from a previous book. And someone recently asked me, well, why did you bring Jordan back? And I said, well, you know, I knew I had the school shooter and he was going to trial and he needed an attorney, and Jordan's licensed to practice in New Hampshire, and I knew he wasn't doing anything, so, he came back too. So it's always really nice to be able to reconnect, I think, with the characters you've created. It's almost like you know that your little alternate universe really does exist, or at least you can pretend that.
No.
Yeah.
I loved your characters.
Oh, thank you.
Very much so.
Thank you.
I liked the relationship between Jordan and his wife.
Selena, yeah.
And Selena, yes.
The fun thing, too, about Selena and Jordan is, Selena's African-American. And that is a whole different set of cliquing and discrimination and bullying and prejudice that, I wanted to allude to a little bit. In New Hampshire, unfortunately, we are a not very diverse state. And so in a school like the one in Sterling, you wouldn't find a lot of kids of different colors and races. You're going to find a lot of Caucasian kids. That doesn't mean that they aren't still all split up into groups. But, Selena a few times reminds Jordan, you have no idea what it's like to be born and to always know that you're sort of different. And I think that's a really important point to make, that, and it sort of ties into for me, the idea that, we talk about how to solve this issue. And, everyone says, well, what's the answer? Well, I mean, if I had the answer, believe me, I'd be a lot richer than I am right now. But I do think part of it is going to be the older generation. It's not even the kids. It's all of us. We have stereotypes. We have prejudices. We see it in our administration, in laws that they're trying to pass and change that do not support different lifestyles or things that again, segregate people instead of bringing them together. And until I think we start to see that change, that mindset change, we can't expect our kids to do it because they're modeling our behavior.